At that point, I was just crying. And I was
Sabrina
like,
was covered in sweat, mosquito bites. Honestly, it looked like you were on Survivor. And I'm here in my little swimsuit and my little cover up.
She's like sun-kissed. She like finds me. I'm literally like, I look straight at a Survivor.
But I looked at her and I was like,
it was really bad.
that's how we started Italy.
Hi guys, welcome to the Brutally Honest podcast. Today we're gonna be talking about our Italy trip, unpacking the entire thing because there's so much to unpack. The highs and lows of it because there was plenty.
There's very high highs and very low lows.
Super low lows. It was a humbling experience on many occasions. And we're doing the game I played last time with Anna where we like rank 1 through 5 without knowing what's coming next. We're gonna be talking about scenarios that could possibly be happening this summer. We're gonna be ranking them. And we're also gonna be talking about blocking people. That's so random. We're gonna be talking about blocking people. That's our Brutally Honest segment for today. Anyway, enjoy the episode. Today, I'm here with one of my best friends, Amanda Diaz.
Hello.
Very crazy how you haven't been on here yet.
I know.
It's
This
weird.
has been a long time coming.
It's crazy.
I know. I'm
How are
happy
you?
to finally be in the chair. It's like
Thanks
really
for being
comfortable.
here. Really? You like the setup?
Yeah, it's like a really cute, like,
It's kind of intense, huh?
it's like very professional. I really
Right?
love this for you.
I know. It's super professional.
I know.
It like doesn't feel like when I watch it back and stuff and I like listen to myself speak, it doesn't feel professional. But then when like people come and sit here, they're like, whoa.
This is like
a whole
legit.
thing.
This is a whole
Yeah.
set.
I know, it's a set.
Wow, she's a big
'Cause
girl.
I'm a big girl. I do big girl things.
I love it.
I've been told I've been really silly lately. Giggly.
I have to say, I think it's because you seem happier, and that makes me really happy.
Really?
Yeah,
Promise? You promise?
No, I do promise. I think you've just been traveling around. I think you're learning a lot about yourself, and you're having all these like main character moments.
Oh my god.
And they're pivotal when you're like growing up, you know. I feel
Yeah.
like, and I told you this when we went to Morocco. I was like, you need to come on this trip. Sab didn't want to go.
I don't
At
like
first,
to travel.
she doesn't like to travel. It like freaks her out. I'm like, I think it would be so essential for you. And I think traveling just really helps change how you view the world.
I agree.
Yeah. And you've done a lot of it recently. And I think it's been really good for you.
It was so good for me, but at the same time I was like, oh my god. Like, I need to go home. Because
Yeah.
I think that it's just the jet lag, like the time
my
difference.
gosh, yeah.
It really gets me, like actually.
I know. That's the most brutal part. And I think going over there is always worse than coming back because I feel like you were saying earlier, you just wake up earlier and you get
when
on
I came back, I was
task.
like, wait, do I have my shit together right now?
Yeah, like
this
honestly,
is crazy.
I've been
I
waking up
woke
early.
up at 5 a.m. the day after I got back, and I did my entire day.
Did I tell you how I ended up, like, what my travel day was like when I
No.
left Italy?
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. We need to, like,
Preface-
you did some crazy shit to get home.
so
It's insane.
I had a really big work event on the 14th. So the 13th, I was like, all right, I got to get out of here. And I need to, like, make it and somehow, like, make this work. So
This is crazy.
we had a whole yacht day on the 12th. And then the people that worked with our travel agent to schedule this trip ended up like helping me devise a plan to get to the airport at 6 a.m.
No, it was like a scheme.
in Naples.
It was like a
Mind
plan.
you, we were on an island. We were in Capri. So
Mhm.
it's not like you could just take a car and go straight to Naples. Like, no, you have to take a boat. It was a whole thing. So they dropped them off at the end of the day. And then I went on the boat back to Sorrento, stayed up all night with these people. Like, we went to like a cute little Italian place and we're there for hours. Like, we had pizza, like we had prosciuttos and meats and it was just honestly insane. I pulled an all-nighter with these people, showered at the yacht headquarters.
At the yacht headquarters?
Yes, they have a headquarters. They have a shower. I
That's
showered,
insane.
packed everything, and went to the airport at 3 a.m. Somehow made my flight, stayed up
crazy.
until I landed and connected in Paris. And then on that plane, I fell asleep on the...
That's insane.
It was honestly really fun.
Really?
Yeah,
No,
Vittorio and Antonello were so lit.
No, you were sending pictures with Antonella. I was like, oh my god.
They're so crazy.
No, you honestly looked like you were having a blast.
I
It
was
just
having a
so
blast.
funny.
Like, having a European summer really does that to you. And I think just like the culturally, these people like love to have fun and let loose and just...
Oh, we were having fun.
We were having fun. Oh my God.
No, I keep getting yelled at because they're like, where's the vlog? Where's the Italy vlog?
I know.
Guys,
I'm like, guys, there's so much footage.
3 hours worth of footage.
I have like 4 or 5 because I have
3 hours
Paris
worth
too.
of footage, and I have to literally dissect every second of it because we were just like on like
we were not real.
we were
not real.
on that trip.
Also,
just...
I just posted my first Paris vlog.
like I am so backed up here.
No, yeah, I'm sorry, y'all, if you watch my YouTube.
Yeah,
we'll
we're getting there for sure. But there's 3 hours worth of footage of us in like a tequila bottle, so it's definitely
it's like really
not,
crazy.
It's not like, I promise you don't want to see all 3 hours of that footage.
I think we're just gonna put like light jazz over it and mute it. And just have all of us like
it's like that. Wait, what? I'm trying to think of like the typical YouTube song, like
like Sneaky Snitch, like dun 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 dun
yes,
dun dun dun.
That's running in
That's
my
like we are like our last
it's
3
us,
brain
drunk,
cells
jumping off of
a boat.
boats. Like, dude.
Honestly, though, I really needed that trip. I think I've been like not going through it, but I've just been like really stressed out over like so much like work and everything.
Yeah.
And usually when I go on trips, they're usually work trips, and I'm very grateful for it. Like, I love them. But there's always a schedule. Like, you're not on your own time.
Right.
So this was the first time where we literally just did whatever we wanted to do for a week, and it was so nice.
It was so fun.
And it was so fun. I'm so happy you came.
Me too.
I was like, Sad, you need to come.
Yeah, I tried. I freaked out. I was like, I can't do this. Literally, like, I freaked out, and I was like,
she sent me a text while we were in Paris.
I was like, I'm not. I can't. And she was like, no, you can, and you will. And I was like, okay. Suddenly, I'm going. No, I in my YouTube video, I was editing the footage, guys. I'm like an hour in, I swear. I was editing it, and there's like the part where like you were upset about the hotel room, and literally I looked at the camera and I was like, if I ever need to be put in my place, call Amanda. Because, like, if you were to ever yell at me, I'd be, like, sad. I'd be like, okay.
I would never yell at you.
No, but, like, sometimes I need it. You know?
Sometimes in a very loving way, I will speak to your life and talk to you in the way that you need. Because you know what the thing is? Good friends are the kind of friends that tell you what you need to hear and not always what you want to hear. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you need that person to steer you in the right direction. And I need that in my life. I don't want yes people in my life ever.
Right.
Just in general, Italy was really great. Should we tell them how I found you in Italy, in Positano?
Dude, it was insane. Okay, if you've never been to Positano, like I literally can't even describe it.
It's just a city of steps. Like there's really not a lot of roads. And it's very few and like far between. So our hotel was, in a certain part of the hill, and her taxi or like her Uber, whatever, dropped her off in the middle of the mountains, like all the way up. And I'm like, Sabrina, here's the address. Like, I gave her everything, and the driver messed up.
He literally looked at me and was like, no, this is where everybody gets dropped off. And like, I don't know. I'm also like, who am I to disagree?
Sabrina had 200 pounds of suitcases with her.
So I was like, okay, cool. Like, awesome. Got my little suitcase. Not
guys,
little, crazy. They were huge.
Not real. I start calling Sab. I'm like, where are you? Like, we're all ready to go to the beach. Like, and guys, they dropped Sabrina off.
I'm in a sweatsuit, too.
Yeah, in a sweatsuit in the blazing heat of Italy, 500 steps up.
It was
100
so
stairs
bad.
up. Sorry, it was literally beyond insane.
It was so bad.
She started crying. I had just, me and Mario are trying to find you, and then Mario's like, I'm gonna sit down. I'm like, no, I have to find Sabrina. Like, I am not leaving my girlfriend stranded in Italy. Like, that's crazy.
200 pounds
with 200 pounds of suitcase, with like a sweatsuit on. It's like 100 degrees. Like, I'm like running up these stairs screaming, Sabrina.
And I'm literally like, I couldn't hear her.
Guys, 15 minutes in, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to give up. Like,
I was ready to give up.
Where is she? I'm in the middle of nowhere. There's trees all around me. So and then I hear, Amanda? And I'm like, oh my God. Okay, Sabrina. I run up. I see Sabrina. Sabrina's sweating, covered in sweat. Mosquito bites everywhere.
No, it was really humbling.
Bro. I felt so bad. I was like, give me your suitcase. Give me your suitcase.
No, also before this, I'm trying to find them. They sent me their location, but like it just was not, because everything was on top of each other. So like And nothing was accurate here.
Yeah, like you could send the map, but like you could either be really up or
like,
really down, and you don't know.
I really could not figure my shit out. And then I grabbed both of my suitcases. I'm just a girl, you know? I'm just a girl.
You know, that's like the recurring theme song playing in my head these days. Continue, sorry,
these suitcases weighed more than me. And I'm like,
Sabrina's suitcase, the big one on the bottom, the zipper ripped.
Because I'm like dragging it
She's
down
just
these
throwing
steps.
it down the stairs at this point.
At some point I was like, I don't give a and I just wanted to throw it. Like I was just so over it.
Guys, you couldn't pay us to do that again.
So I walked down all these steps. We're not exaggerating. There was like 300 steps. I walked down all of them.
And they're narrow. It's not like big steps. Like, no, it's like little
tiny, like it was
and there's
so
twists and
bad.
Turns and
so I walked down all these steps and then Mario calls me. Love you, Mario. But he calls me.
Mario was
we're
like
actually all the way at the top. And I was like, oh, okay. So I grabbed my 2 huge suitcases and I walk back up all the steps. And then they ask a sweet man, they're like, do you know where she is? We're like on FaceTime showing our surroundings. He goes,
I'm like,
oh, yeah. She has to go all the way to the bottom. And at that point, I was just crying. And I was
Sabrina
like,
was covered in sweat, mosquito bites. Honestly, it looked like you were on Survivor. And I'm here in my little swimsuit and my little cover up, like honestly heaving.
So
like
her hair is like curly and like beachy and like
also like
her skin, she's like sun kissed. She like finds me. I'm literally like I look straight at a Survivor.
But I was out of breath by the time I went up, and I wasn't carrying anything. So I looked at her and I was like,
it was really bad.
That was insane.
She literally just
That's how we started Italy. It was crazy.
No, it was the most humbling experience.
But you know what? Sometimes trips start off on a rocky start.
It was so bad. And then like I was in like it was just the start of it was so bad. I literally just looked at Amanda and I was like, I need a shot.
We did. Now. We got her some limoncello.
Yeah.
And then we made our way. I bought a bottle of limoncello on the way down to the main beach.
Like
that was disgusting. Actually, I'm sorry. I did not love
really
that.
Not like I'm so sorry. Don't kill me. But like
I've had lemon drop, but limoncello is a whole different.
Really intense. Like
I didn't love it.
I didn't love it either.
But it did the job.
It did the job. After my Survivor
the sandwiches
episode,
we had that day though were so good.
So
the ham
good.
and cheese at the beach club were so good.
Oh my god! Also the pasta we had on that.
Also, the Italian men loved you. Loved you. They just kept like hitting on Sabrina like the whole trip. It was really funny. I live for it. I'm like, yeah.
No, you should have seen me in Paris.
Wait, how was Paris? I need you to tell me everything.
Okay.
Oh, how did you mess up your foot?
Dude, so I really am not a girl that has conquered heels. Like, I cannot do it. I've tried. I could last like maybe 30 minutes in heels. So I'm wearing these like platform Mary Janes and I'm like, oh my God, I look so cute. Like,
you looked so cute in Paris. I was
cute.
dying.
Felt so cute. Tried to walk, couldn't do it. So I literally just like, I was just actually... The first time I'm going to give myself some grace here because I was walking, Hallie was in front of me. We're both walking. We both clearly missed this step. She literally, it was actually funny. It's Hallie, me, and Soph. We're walking in a line. She is going first, misses the step, trips, rolls her ankle. I guess for some reason that didn't process in my head. I missed the same exact step right behind her, trip, roll my ankle. And then Soph looks at both of us and goes, what the is wrong with both of you? And just walks around the set.
My feet were numb after Italy, dude. My feet are still recovering from that.
It was, oh my God,
wait, actually,
like we were
our legs were
going
sore.
through boot camp.
Yeah,
Like,
we had to do stretches in the morning of our feet. Me and Sab had a room in Positano together, and I would just wake up and Sab would see me going like this.
Actually, we would wake up and we would be like our entire like everything. Like my biceps. I was like, what? Why are my biceps sore?
Everything
like,
was sore. It was
everything.
Weird, right? Okay, I'm not the only one.
No, it was crazy.
It was really fun though.
We were really getting a workout in every single day. But
that made me feel better about missing the gym.
Right?
Yeah. Like I felt like I was active.
I like got to Paris. I was like, wait,
yeah,
like, I'm like so fit.
Yeah, like
it's because I carried 200 pounds of luggage.
We
down
really
300
did that
steps 3 times.
100%. How was your trip in Paris?
Oh,
What'd you
right.
do?
Sorry. Okay. So
Did you end up going to Crazy Horse or no?
No.
I'll take you.
It was
That'll be
really
so
crazy. Like, okay, so I rolled my ankle and then whatever, my ankle was already hurt. And then I was like, that's cool. I'm just going to walk it off.
Did you
It's
go to the
fine.
doctor there or no?
No. Because I was like, I'm fine. And then I tried to walk again. And for some reason, the same ankle was like, no. Like, it just gave out. And then I rolled it again. But this time it made this really weird popping
Sabrina.
noise. And I was like, oh, and then I tried to walk it off again. And I started limping. And I was like, oh, I have to go home. So then we went back to the apartment. We were like, oh my God, it's so fine. And then I walked 20,000 steps on it. And I was like, no, it's fine. It doesn't even hurt that bad. Woke up the next morning. You saw the picture of it.
Oh, everyone. I was with you know who, and they saw it. It was crazy.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I showed it to so many people, and everyone I showed it to was like, oh, babe, that's broken. Like, that's broken. It was huge. I had the craziest ankle ever.
Not the ankle.
It was crazy. It was like the size of a
Babe,
baseball.
that shit looked really scary.
It was purple, and every day it just kept growing.
How did you not end up going to the doctor with that?
Because I was like, oh my God, I don't want to be dramatic. And then at some point, I was like, wait, I don't think, like, I gaslit myself into thinking like I was fine. And then at some point, me, Soph, and Hallie were like, okay, yeah, this is not okay. This is getting really concerning.
Did you end up going to the doctor here? Or?
Yeah. They were like, they told me that I'm fine. Like, it's not broken. But they were like, this is the worst sprain I've ever seen in my entire life. And I was like, awesome.
And flying with it was nuts.
It was
long haul flight
so
like
bad.
that. Yeah.
It was like, it just like kept growing. I was like, wait, this is so, I literally just kept looking at myself and be like, this is so dramatic. Like, I just rolled my ankle.
It didn't look like it was being dramatic.
It was not being dramatic.
That looked crazy.
It was crazy. I'll show you guys, everybody. Like, I know everyone's curious in this room, but I'm fine now. It actually hurts right now, but it's okay.
Also, can we discuss how everyone was in Capri at the same time as us? Literally every person we knew. My friend Gallianne, Ellie, Treva, and Harold.
Yeah.
Like, that
was so wild.
That was a trip.
Cause so I was in Laguna with Cooper's family like a couple weeks ago, and we were talking just like about I don't even know, and they brought up how they're going to Italy, and I was like, oh, that's crazy. I'm also going to Italy. They asked me where I was going. I was like, I'm going there too. You know, like, it was just such weird coincidence.
Also, I never fully like. I gave Sab details, but like I also didn't because like the travel.
Yeah.
So Sab just fully got on a plane and didn't know what was going on.
Oh, I had no idea what was going on. Nothing. Nothing.
I was like, don't worry, everything's taken care of. Just show up.
Like nothing. They could have literally had me doing whatever they wanted. I was like, cool, I'm there. I'm also like a very easy person to travel with because I don't care.
You are the best. Like the best.
I
need
get
you
this
with me
a
at
lot.
all times.
I get this a lot. I just don't care. Like, I'm there for a good time. And I'm like, whatever y'all want to do, I'm down. I don't care. So I didn't ask questions. I was just like, okay, cool. I'm like, I'll be there. I'll get on a flight. So, like, I literally had no idea what we were doing until we were doing it. But yeah, Cooper's parents were literally in the 10 minutes away from us, the exact same dates.
Yeah, they were staying at Lucky Sana. We were at Jumeirah.
So crazy. Like, was not planned at all.
I love them. I had never met them.
So much fun.
She told me I would really get on with Treva, and I was like, oh my God, I have to meet Treva because like I love Parker, you know, like, oh my God, me and Treva had a blast. I mean, Harold too. Harold is
It makes me so happy, like, bringing my friends around them because everyone always loves them so much.
I just felt so safe. Like, I felt like I had a mom and dad on the trip.
I know. Yeah, Treva's literally coming on right after you. And we're going to talk about that too because
I'm excited.
It was
such a trip. Like, I had the best time with them. I would have stayed with them the whole fucking trip.
I know. I wanted to like hop on like the rest of their trip because they were going. I don't know where they were going after, but I was like, can I just like come with you? Like,
yeah, it was.
But also, it was like their anniversary trip, so I was like, okay, I won't go. But I literally, I travel with them a lot because we always go to like Mexico and stuff. But they're just the best.
They're the best. They're very welcoming people and just so kind.
I love them so much. Everyone loves them. And they're just like, because everyone in LA doesn't, like, most people here don't have family.
They don't have their parents.
They don't have their parents. Here. So, like, they just love being, like, everyone's parents.
It just made me feel so good. And I talked to them about a lot of shit in my personal life. Yeah. And I just felt really seen and understood. And it made me feel really special and made me feel good. And while I was in Italy, this is a new phone, by the way. This is a new cell phone, courtesy.
Oh, what happened?
Girl, I had to buy a new phone. So when we were in Italy, me and Sab were in our hotel room.
Shit,
We
this
were in
is so
Positano.
crazy.
And, you know, like we had a whole day. And then I went back to the room. I put my phone to charge. And like an hour or two later, I go look at my phone. It's not gone up in battery. And I'm like, what is going on?
It was so
And
bad.
I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Let me just change the outlet. Whatever. Girl, I'm going around this whole hotel room with different iPhone chargers and nothing is working. Like the charging port of my phone broke. Like it just would not charge.
Okay, wait. Just, I thought it was so funny because you could be like, why wouldn't it, like, what's going on? Why is it broken?
Why me,
Can
bro?
we please insert the TikToks of her in the middle of the ocean with her phone? In the middle of the ocean. She's
you
like,
know what? But it was charging after.
and
So
then
I don't know
was
what
I was
happened.
like, Amanda, I love you, but I think it has something to do with you being in the middle of the ocean with your phone.
Well,
Possibly,
the TikTok was cute.
it was
whatever.
really good.
It was a really good TikTok.
I think it was worth it.
I think it was worth
I think
it.
was worth it.
No, guys. And then I'm like freaking out. And I'm texting people and I'm just like, I have 5%. Like my phone is gonna die.
She was
Like
still texting people though.
I was still texting. I was on FaceTime on my laptop just trying to figure out what to do. Dude, I end up devising a plan. I was like, you brought this up. It was her idea. Amanda, get a wireless charger. I think you can charge your phone with the back of your phone. Like just get a wire. Like, girl, we're in Positano. Like, where are we gonna find this?
Also, we're like 4 like literal influencers. Why did not a single one of us have a wireless charger?
Yeah.
It made no sense.
And
Like,
then she calls Treva and Harold.
I'm like, hey girl.
Treva's like so concerned, like trying to help me find a wireless charger.
But Harold is just so the guy that has a wireless charger.
Yeah.
Like he is so that person. So it's like
It
he's
was just so-
they also always have like everything you could possibly need.
100%.
So it's like, oh, he totally has one.
She's like, I'm gonna ask Harold and see, honey, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine.
No, she gets things done. I have no idea how you even
Listen,
did this.
I have this ability to make things happen.
To this day, no idea how. Like
I don't know how
no
I
idea how
devised
you did
this or how this ended up working out so well because I fully thought I was gonna have to.
Fucking crazy.
I was like, Sabrina, you're gonna have to fly with me or something because I'm so fucking
no,
scared.
we were like getting prepared for me to just like literally leave.
We were
with her.
preparing
Because I was
for
supposed
the
to go to
worst.
Paris after, and I was like, honestly, like I'm not gonna let you go to the airport without a phone. But at some point, like she just makes things happen. It's insane.
I don't know how we.
I
Okay,
hear a knock at the door. I open the door. He's like, this like nice man is there, and he's like, I'm here to get you a wireless charger. I'm like, literally, where did you just come from? It's like
Sabrina ended up falling
What?
asleep as I was devising my plan. So I ended up calling the hotel. The hotel we stayed at was awful, honestly. Like, really cute room. Honestly, amazing hotel, but the service, like, the staff was, like, just really mean.
right.
Really mean. I felt like I was getting yelled at by a high school
You
principal.
were.
Like,
You were
all
getting
the
yelled
time.
at.
And so I call them. I'm like, listen, my phone's not charging. Where is there an electronics store where I can get a wireless charger? She's like, I can't help you. I'm like, okay, can you find someone to help me? And somehow they found this man to come get it. It cost me 100-something euro for this man to like go up there. He's so sweet. I love
He
him.
was
Shout
so
out to him.
sweet. He's
And
so sweet.
yeah, seriously, shout out to you. I love you.
He saved your life, literally.
No, I'm not kidding. But then he comes back and I realize I don't have enough cash. So I have to hike a mile down, grab like the euros to pay this like very sweet man. I took out extra money to tip him.
Yeah.
I felt so bad. It was so hot and he was just hiking around for me. Like I was like,
I know. He
So-
was so nice. Like literally, where did he come
I
from?
know. And the thing is, the scariest part was we didn't have a lot of time. We had the ferry
Right,
to go to Capri at 10 a.m. So everything needed to be done before 10 a.m. Like we had to be on the dock with our suitcases. Our porter came for our suitcases at like 9 a.m.
Yeah.
This man came at 9 a.m. on the dot and whatever, got me the wireless charger. My phone turns on. I have 7%. I check out upstairs. They're like, you need to take out another like couple €100 for the city tax and a bunch of other things. I have to hike down this thing again, grab everything. Sabrina's making TikToks on the balcony of the
entire
hotel.
time, like I actually had no idea what was
She
going
was just
on.
a silly little girl.
Like I had no
mean,
idea
she
she was
had- there
doing
was-
any of this.
there was nothing she could do. She was just watching this unfold. I'm like hiking with this man.
She's
with
like, she's like, just
stay here,
just
watch
stay
my
here
phone
and
charge.
watch my phone.
Just
And I was like,
monitor
okay.
the cell phone. It needs to turn on. Somehow the phone turns on. I'm like crying for joy. And we are running to make this ferry. And then we get on the ferry. We're like, yes, everything works out. And then we find out that the porter that we hired to bring our bags to the dock, to the ferry, did not put our suitcases on the ferry. And our suitcases were just hanging out at the dock with hundreds of people around.
They're just like on the street.
I tell Sabrina, stay on this ferry.
She wouldn't let me help either. Like she literally would. She was just like,
the mission I busted that morning was crazy.
It was insane.
It was like you arriving in Positano.
Like literally,
I run. I am grabbing 4 luggages and a man. This is why I love Italian.
Do that? Why didn't you let me come help you?
Because this very, very gorgeous Italian man just like, I will help you.
Why was everyone so beautiful?
Everyone was so stunning, and I'm like,
I will help you. It's like a telenovela. I'm
like, take me to dinner.
Like, okay,
no, it was really crazy.
You can help me.
This man helps me, grabs my bags.
I will help you.
Yeah, I will help you. Like hunky. It was giving Massimo. Like,
it's giving telenovela.
No, it was giving like 365 the guy. Like that. I'm like, yeah, help me with my baggage. Thank
Absolutely.
You. I've got a lot of baggage.
You're like, I'm just a girl.
Yeah, literally.
Just a girl.
So he grabs the 2 big ones. I grab the carry-ons and I'm running onto this ferry. The whole ferry is like, the staff on the ferry is like really invested in like me making it back. And they're like holding the ferry for me to like, I'm like running with like all the bags. But we made it. We're like fanning ourselves because it's so freaking hot. Sabrina falls asleep. I'm fanning Sabrina.
I was falling asleep everywhere.
Her jet lag was really bad. You honestly really like, you could hang even with the jet lag. I was really impressed.
Thank you.
You did a really great job.
I was doing my best. It's just like I would like go, we would have a whole day, but then I would end up falling asleep every time when we were going on our way back to the hotel. I would just fall asleep.
Would never remember how
and then
she got back.
I would wake up and I would be like, how the did we get here? And it wasn't like I got drunk and I can't remember type of thing. Like,
she would just doze off and was delirious.
Doze off. And then I would be like, wait, where am I? Like,
I love it because Sabrina was just like so cute and I just wanted to like
no, I was falling asleep everywhere.
But I made sure
it would
she
be like,
good.
you just keep falling asleep.
You just keep falling asleep. Okay. I got you. Like, we're back in the hotel. Like, sleep. You're good.
It was crazy. Or I would wake up. She'd be like, I ordered you this, and this. And like,
she'd wake up. There'd be food in front of her. I'm like,
I was like,
there's
wait,
your pasta.
I'm being spoiled right now.
I know.
It was crazy. I was getting spoiled by you. And then then Triva spoiled both of us. And I was like, this is the best week of my life.
Oh my God. Triva taught me this like really life-changing thing. And I put it to the test. Yesterday, I went to this dinner and Triva loves a dirty martini.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, I hate gin. She's like, no, with vodka and with extra dirty, like extra olive juice. And I love olives, Sabrina.
Yeah.
I love olives. So I was like, okay.
I can't believe you had never had one before.
I know. I'm usually a tequila girl. I've tried them. I just never liked them. But it was so good. Mm-hmm. Like, that might be my new thing.
They're so good.
I don't drink a lot. But if there is an occasion...
Did it make you feel sick?
No.
Good. Because, like, you don't react well to alcohol. Like,
I don't.
Your body just rejects it.
This is a really crazy thing.
Yeah.
I lived in Miami, all the things. Me and alcohol just never really got along. Like, tequila is, like, not... maybe it's the tequila.
I think it's the tequila.
Maybe there's something with the agave or something that's, like, messing me up. But I don't really drink very often. I usually get really sick when I do drink, especially in LA. I don't know if it's an energetic thing, but that was fine.
Well, honestly, the alcohol, like in Europe, I was not getting sick.
Girl, how do we keep going from day to day to day?
Like, because it was not making us sick.
I will have one drink here, and I will wake up so sick and be sick for a week. It's really weird.
I'm like me, like right now.
I'm gonna devise a conspiracy about it.
You should like. It was crazy. I was literally in Europe, and I was like, wait, I feel fantastic right now. Like the entire time, I felt really actually.
Also, the amount
I was
of
really sick, but not because of the alcohol.
The amount of pasta we ate, the amount of bread. I felt great.
I was
thriving.
Yeah. What's going on over here?
Also, it's really crazy how I'm getting on a 7 a.m. flight to go to Greece tomorrow.
Like, I could not do that. A man invited me.
And then she fucked up her foot, and I
literally was like, I think I cannot. I literally texted her and I was like, I'm so down. I want to go. Let's do it. And then
Sab is fun. I want to take Sab
her
everywhere.
again, and I was like, hey, I actually broke my foot, so I don't think I can make it. And then I sent her the picture. And she was like, girl.
I was like, Sabrina.
And Emma was like, we're just gonna start wrapping you in bubble wrap everywhere.
So
you're
not like ever.
Okay.
I love Emma. Oh my God.
I know.
I miss her. I texted her yesterday how much I missed her. I was like, I miss you so much.
I saw her yesterday. She's every time she sees me, she's like in tears.
I know. I love her. Emma's the best. I'm like really grateful for her friendship and your friendship. Like,
I love her so
you guys are people that I feel like I can just always be myself. And
Yeah.
I never feel like I'm getting judged or like you guys see me for who I am and it doesn't scare anyone.
Oh my God.
Like, you don't know. It's just the best. I love you.
I love you too. You are honestly, truly like one of the most inspiring people I have ever met. Whoa, that was like so crazy. I never get like cheesy corny on here, but like truly, like you are super inspiring, like career-wise, and you just like have a really good head on your shoulders all the time.
Thank you, Sabby.
Like you're
one of the strongest, most inspiring people I've ever met. Like your strength inspires me. And your ability to just pursue what you want to do, and you're so strong throughout everything. You're incredible.
Thank you.
And I really admire you, and I love you so much.
I love you too. Thank you for being here.
I know. I'm so happy that I got to come on.
This is so fun. And also, I was like, my body was really just reacting weird because I was like sick, and also I was jet lagged, and I was reacting weird, and my body for some reason, like the reaction I was having is I just kept gagging.
Oh my God, yes, the gagging. That was so crazy. She was like, she would almost throw up in her mouth like every 10 minutes.
Every 10 minutes.
It was,
Amanda would just look at me and go,
I'm like, do I look that shit this morning, bitch? Like, what?
I just kept gagging.
No, so throughout the whole spiel with the cash and the wireless charger, Sabrina just kept gagging that whole morning. She's like, Amanda, I can't stop gagging.
We would be like literally sleeping next to each other, and I'd just go, like the gagging was so random. It just came out of nowhere, and it lasted like
forever.
So
when did it stop?
I think I don't remember actually. I don't remember.
You know what?
Stopped, but it lasted like 24 hours.
The Girls and Gays trip was very successful. I hope we squeeze in one more trip before summer ends.
I think we have to go to Mexico.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. I want to go to Mexico.
Yeah, we should go.
We'll go.
Like in August.
Yes.
Wait, it's literally
also, do you want to go to
August.
Vegas?
No,
like we can, not that kind of Vegas, but like.
Oh, I'm like scared for my life. I'm like I foresee gagging coming back.
I don't like love Vegas like that, but
I've only been once, and I had a really.
But the Win invited me and like to bring as many people.
Oh my God! Okay, girl, I'll go with you.
Oh,
I'm down.
Okay.
Literally, you could tell me to do anything. You and Emma, Alana, and Anna could tell me to jump off a cliff, and I'd be like, I'm down.
We did jump off a cliff.
We did.
We did jump off a cliff in Italy.
I just got a boob job. Okay, and like I was just like, listen, I just got a boob job, and I was in this weird, like in my head I was like, I'm so down, like let's go, this is so fun, we're in Italy. I'm like gagging and shit. I literally was like, yay, let's do it, and then I jumped off cliff.
We jumped really high off. Like
this was so funny.
We went cliff jumping.
We went cliff jumping
at Arienzo Beach Club.
And I was so like in my head about my boobs because I was like, oh my God, they're like
also,
this is gonna split open. Like there's gonna be an implant like just floating around in the ocean. Like I was freaking out. So I'm like, okay, Amanda, like let's jump off the cliff. So I'm so focused on like the top half of my body that I forget to like keep my legs straight when I'm jumping in the ocean.
Oh my God.
I scissored the ocean.
Sabrina's legs just like did a split.
No, we'll insert the picture. It was insane. Like we were like zooming in on the video after because she's making this like aesthetic, cute like Italy video, and then we're watching it, and I was like, wait. I was like, Amanda, did you see my legs? And we're like zooming in. Literally, I did a split. Like I cliff jumped and I did a split. But it didn't like hurt. I feel like I should have felt it.
You know, my belly flop on the boat really hurt.
On the boat?
I belly flopped off the boat. That they laughed at me. I was trying to dive. It was so bad. Antonello just kept laughing at me.
It was so funny. That was so funny.
Did anyone take a video of that?
I don't know.
Someone has a video of that. I need that video.
You were trying to dive. She belly.
My tummy hurt so bad doing that.
That definitely would have popped an implant out of place for me.
I felt a shift.
So
I felt like the Red Sea parting. Whatever, bro. That was crazy.
It was crazy. It's okay. I literally scissored the ocean.
Honestly, like talking about this trip, it was a fun trip.
It was so fun. It was so fun. That was insane. I remember like we swam back to Mario from the cliff, and he goes, "Sabrina, are you okay?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" Like, I'm fine. He goes, "Okay." And I was like, "What do you mean?"
Our knees were all like bloodied from the rocks.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm like bleeding everywhere. I'm like, wait. I did this with Anna in like the last episode I did, but basically we're gonna rank things without knowing what's coming next. It's like a TikTok trend. It's really fun. We're gonna
things that could possibly happen this summer.
I was just told they're insane, so strap in.
Not as insane as us.
Definitely not. So honestly, how insane could it be? Let's see if they're actually insane.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Trapped in an RV with no AC with One Direction.
Oh.
It's gonna get hot and steamy in there.
With One Direction. That's like honestly number 1 for me.
What? I'd put number 2.
Okay, 2. Yeah.
2's good.
No AC.
Because no AC is crazy.
1D.
Our AC broke in Capri.
Oh, shit was crazy.
Yeah.
No. We were literally stuck.
What? All right.
Okay, anyway, I love One Direction, so that's like, yeah.
Travel to your dream destination, but all you have is a toothbrush. Do you have toothpaste? Like, I need to know the details of this. That's like toothpaste. 5. Like, that.
100% 5.
Like, that would ruin my trip.
Toothbrush. That's all I'm putting down.
Water gun fight with the cast of Too Hot to Handle. I think they would not even be playing with the water gun. So, like, that's 3, right?
Wait, yeah, 3. 2 hot.
How hot are these Too Hot to Handle people?
They're pretty hot. I mean, like, that's why they get casted.
I haven't seen it.
They get casted for being hot.
Skinny dipping with Drake.
Number 1, I guess.
That would be... I just saw his podcast with that girl, Bobby. She's
I feel
so
like
funny.
I would cry if I went on that podcast.
Like, I want her to tear into me.
She will tear into you.
I want her to tear into me.
Oh my god, I'm so sensitive. Okay, anyway, what was it? Drake.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my list, guys. Amanda's turn. Private concert from Ice Spice on a boat. Honestly, that sounds amazing.
Really fun. I'm gonna put Ice Spice as number 3.
Yeah, that sounds incredible. Okay. Go skydiving with Snooki and JWoww.
Oh my god, number 2.
That's so funny.
I like just feel like, but we need to record it like Jersey Shore style if we 100%. Do it, you know? Okay.
These are actually good. Getting froyo with Kanye.
5.
Ew. Yeah. I feel like that would be like really...
That'd be like a really
intense.
Awkward froyo, intense.
I
like,
think it would be very
does not sound
sure.
refreshing and light and fun.
Sound refreshing.
It does not.
Does not sound refreshing.
Crazy.
That's so funny. Refreshing is a funny word. Oh my god. You better choose wisely here. Take a shot with Harry Styles.
Girl, number 1.
Oh, yes. I would do anything. Do anything for that.
I even drew the shot.
Yeah. Harry shot. Okay.
Could it be a body shot?
I would do anything. I would do anything.
That's crazy. Okay.
Anything. Okay. Go surfing with Jonah Hill.
I mean, number 4, like Kanye and Jonah Hill right now. Like,
wait, what did Jonah Hill do?
He like really mentally abused his partner, his ex-partner.
What the Why don't I know things?
I'm on Twitter. This is my list.
I deleted Twitter.
I like got locked out of my Twitter when I got my new phone.
I get myself in trouble on Twitter. Like, I can't have that app.
Threads is dangerous for me.
That's what I'm saying. I just can't. I actually like for somebody. Sorry, I'm like getting off topic. For somebody that's social media is my job, I don't go on it like that, and I also don't know anything.
I'm trying to teach myself to not go on it as much, and not. I'm like very addicted to my phone.
I let my phone die. I've become very aware of it
recently.
I let my phone die on purpose because I'm like I don't want any of it. I hate my phone. I make this comment a lot on here, like about how I want to throw my phone at a wall. Anyway,
Just break the charging port. Throw it in water.
Just make a TikTok in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
That's a good list. Honestly, yeah.
Pretty strong.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Right.
the skinny dipping with Drake sounds fun too.
The hairy body shots.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, the brutally honest topic of the day is blocking people because I don't know all about that.
Sabrina needs to know all about that.
I know.
Sabrina will call me and tell me some really crazy things someone has done to her, and then she'll like be nice to them still. And I'm like, girl,
I'm really too nice.
that block button
nice.
better.
I'm so nice, and it really bites me in the ass, but I just like can't do it for some reason.
My cutoff game is crazy. I'm a Scorpio though. Like my ability to
I'm
cut someone off.
I'm a Pisces. It's so unfortunate.
I know. But my ability, the
So
second
unfortunate.
someone disrespects me in any capacity, and I know it was malicious intent, you're done. There's no. That's just who I am.
I'm more of like a 70 chances type of person.
No, I forgive. I do forgive people. I do. But you will never have that same access to me again.
Right.
And people will not cross you as much because they're aware of it. When you give people a million chances, that is like basically hurt me, do whatever you want. Like that's just like I learned that the hard way. I used to be a 70 chances girl. No more. You'll get there.
I'm like, will I?
You will.
Will I? No.
With me in your life, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. No, I was literally like talking to Soph and Hallie when I was in Paris, and I was like, I'm just gonna sit in front of the Eiffel Tower and just block. Like just hit that block button on like so many different levels. And then I just didn't do it. It's like sitting in front of the Eiffel Tower, and I was like,
She's coming to Paris in September.
This is news to me, but I guess I
am.
You
will be coming. Emma's coming. I'm coming. Everyone's coming. It'll be. Oh God. Okay, Sabrina. Everyone is going to be in Paris.
Oh my God, that is so funny. Anyway, I really need the block button is so accessible. It's so real. It's really just there, one tap away. Don't know anything about it, but you know, it is there if you need it. I need it.
You'll get there.
I'll get there.
You'll get there.
Mm-hmm. My life would be so much easier.
The people in my life that are in your life will get you there too.
Yeah.
No,
you and Emma are like really pushing me in that direction for sure.
You'll get there. It takes time.
Mm-hmm.
These things, like Rome wasn't built in a day.
Thank you, Amanda, for being here.
Thank you for
this was so
me.
fun. I literally have been like crying, laughing.
I love you.
This was like extremely funny. I love you. Thank you for being here.
I know, this was fun.
Thank you guys for watching and tuning in. I hope you guys laughed because I did. This is the funniest episode I've ever filmed. You're funny. You're so funny.
You know
Give
what?
yourself some credit
when people
here.
say I'm funny, I get shy.
You're hilarious. Like, why do people not know how funny you are?
I'm a little silly these
She's
days.
so silly. I guess I'm silly too, guys. Like, everyone behind the camera thinks I've been silly lately. So,
I think it's good. She's happy. Makes me happy.
I'm happy? Yeah. Promise?
Do you feel happy?
Yeah, I feel happy. I
Good.
definitely feel silly now.
You'll get there. You know, it's good. Good things.
Thank you for being here, and thank you guys for watching. And do you want to, do you want to plug your stuff if you'd like? I don't know.
The Europe vlogs are coming, y'all. Be
Slowly
patient.
but surely. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be cut out of that footage.
You guys can find me at Amanda Diaz on all social media platforms. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram.
Whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Everything you could think of.
Thank you guys for having me.
Of course. You guys can find me at Sab Queseda on everything and Sabrina Queseda on YouTube. And you can watch this podcast video format on Past Your Bedtime's YouTube channel. And you can listen to it on all streaming platforms. I'm getting so good at that.
Look at you. So professional.
It's like muscle memory at this point. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.